The Africa-Europe Diaspora Development Platform, ADEPT, is in the Gambia to evaluate Africa Center Ireland Diaspora Technical Support project activities. Their first stop was in Brikama. Here, ADEPT and Africa Center officials met with a youth group called Youth Movement for Development. This group consists of over 150 Gambian youths.
We are going to work with them in planting trees. The idea is that in the next 3 years, we are going to plant 2 million trees, which is the population size of the country. So they are going to be responsible of our West Coast region activities.
The importance of tree planting, cannot be overemphasized. As we all know, that the trend at which global warming is accelerating is just alarming. If the ozone layer is destroyed, we all know what will happen.
So ADEPT's mission is to amplify the influence and impact of African diaspora development organizations in Africa and in Europe. In so doing, ADEPT offers a set of tools and services. The Diaspora Technical Support is one of them.
Day 2 of the mission was a visit to the Ministry of Trade in Banjul. The team met up with the Permanent Secretary Hassan Jallow, and the discussion centered on the packaging of garden products and possible exportation for higher income for the women gardeners. Later the same day, the team had a meeting with officials of the Central Bank of the Gambia.
Over 500 million was injected into the GDP from the diaspora as remittances. So that's the reason why we visited the Central Bank and talked to them. But also as Africa Center, because of entrepreneurship development, we are interested in leveraging remittances for SME development.
In 2019, the share of the remittances from the diaspora in the GDP was around 20%. Following the COVID-19 crisis, today this share is around 38%, almost twice the former rate.
From the Central Bank, still in the capital city Banjul, the team visited the National Assembly. There, they had a meeting with Honorable Sidi Ajata, the Honorable Member for Woolly Constituency and Chairman of the Assembly's Foreign Affairs Committee.
That's why the government recognizes Diaspora to be the 8th region of the Gambia. That has never happened in the history of this country. We have never recognized them even as Gambians because they have never been voters. Now we are thinking of them not only as Gambian but also Gambians who have a right to participate in the processes in this country.
Day 3, the mission drove to Kafuta village in Kombono district of the Gambia. It is 2 hours drive from the capital city. There they met with women gardeners who venture into gardening in order to make money for their children's school needs.
And the idea is that we will bring them together whereby they can grow vegetable at large scale. We work with them on standardization, packaging, so that they can, the produce can reach European markets to export them. First of all, this will give them more money in terms of growers, but also revenue for the country.
Ali Sow is a native of Kafuta and lived in France for a decade. He now returned home to invest in gardening.
Like one thing is like you cannot give everyone money, every family, but one of the things that you can do is to support community initiatives like the farm that we support them, work on the water system, and give them fertilizer, and also link them to markets, like because we know people who want some of these things from the urban area.
Any one of them who wants to come back, it should be possible for him or her to come back to work in this country. And any one of them who has money and wants to invest in this country should have the doors wide open for him or her to come and invest in this country.
On day 4, the mission visited the Department of Community Development in Banjul.
At the Department of Community Development in Brikama, they also have an appropriate technology unit which is going to be used for our environmental projects, where potters and blacksmiths will be trained to make improved cooking stuff, and this will be rolled out around the country.
Africa Center played its role of the bridge between the diaspora and the country of origin by matching the diaspora competencies with the needs of the ministries in the country of origin.
On the final day of the evaluation, the mission visited Department of Community Development Brikama office where Africa Center should be housed. At this location, Africa Center will access good number of youths as Brikama is the regional capital of West Coast region, the most populated region of the Gambia.